I'm doing it, I'm going like...
Yeah. Well, you can get an SA80, you know, if you really miss it that much.
Yeah,
I'm going to have a go at that if you want.
Hi there, welcome to Adventure Airsoft. My name is Mike. Today this is the long-awaited review of No Man's Land in Barnsley.
Around there, innit?
First off, let's talk about the site then. So, the site is inside a lot of woodland. It's a very well built site, I think. I'd probably say that you can see a lot of buildings here made out of pallets. The pallets are then, you know, obviously covered in a different array of like camouflage material. Oh, good shot. There's a village that's really, really good. There is a trench system, which you can see now in front of you, which is great. And they do a fantastic job of keeping a lot of water. You can see a bit of water there, but, you know, when these trenches fill up, they do a really good job of sort of irrigating that and getting rid of the water, which is fantastic. So it was a nice site, you know. And it's got a lot of different sort of game styles. It's quite a big site, so you can get quite immersed in some of the gameplay there. The downside is with the site, got armoured vehicles as well, so the old snatch there, like a snatch. The downside is there is a substantial amount of waiting during these games, and I can't say that was I was much of a fan of that. You can see quite open woodland here, sort of almost fire breaks going through it. It's quite nice. The ground is quite soft of a foot. Got loads of things, load of obstacles. You've got a bar there, or a tavern, or whatever you want to call it, saloon, which is quite good. You can see all these built-up buildings. So there is some quite gnarly, you know, face-to-face built-up action going on, which is good. I like that kind of different scenarios you can play there, which is really good. Yeah, you've even got buildings that are pretty like sheds that you can go and hide in, and you can get a decent amount of kills through there on some of the scenarios where you're in there, you're defending against attackers, and then obviously you flick around, or you have a relief in place where you fall back from one location that you've lost. In this case here, the village, and you fall back to second and third locations. The only downside is there's a huge amount of waiting, you know. So some of the games I was waiting over 20 minutes on the other location to try and get team back up there. Marshals then. The most annoying thing, I'm not going to make many friends with when I say this, but the most annoying thing about the place was marshals. Not because they did a bad job, but because you've got a lot of marshals that are wearing no non-high-vis ability vests. Some of them I saw in the beginning of the day, so I understood, yep, you're a marshal. One's behind a tree here now, can't see he's a marshal, and somebody else as well next to me ended up shooting him as well.
Oh, sorry.
You know, I did apologise. I didn't realise he was a marshal, but someone else in a minute, you know. Exactly, you put a high-vis vest on if you don't want to get shot. Simple, really, really simple thing. I've never known any other site that doesn't do high-vis vests as marshals, but this don't. And there's quite a few times where you can get 1 minute you're shooting, you get tunnel vision, you're looking down your sight, the next thing a marshal walks out in front of you in camo, and you're like, well, what do I do? Very difficult. You can get a few examples of that here. So the marshal's just standing round. Now if you turn quickly, and some of these marshals are standing behind a bit of cover, the chances are you're going to hit them. You can shoot them. And one of the people that I ended up playing with there turned around and said, yeah, when he's bored, sat there waiting for 20 minutes, he just goes and shoots a marshal every now and again. Have a crack, because he's bored.
Marshal, does
Quirks.
That include buildings as well? If you're in a building? Yeah.
This rule is batshit crazy. Absolutely crazy. I personally find. So if somebody pops yellow smoke in a building or outside of a building or anywhere on the site, unless you're carrying a gas mask or a respirator type system that you don't have to put on, but you have to carry it, you're dead straight away. So to clear the village, all you can do is just chuck loads of orange smoke and literally walk straight in there. I just find it really odd. Really odd. I can understand it. Cost and limits then. So yeah, the cost of Jan basically when I went was £10 deposit when booking, which is pretty good. £15 on the day, £25 for the full day, which is great. Rental was £40 for the day, so really good, positive, cheap site. AG 370 FPS, DMR 415, Sniper 500, usual 15 and 20 metre engagement distances. Normally it's 25 metre engagement distance in some sites, but again, you know, not too bad at all. That's to be expected, really. And I think because it's quite open there, unless you actually turn around the corner and shoot right at somebody, it's, you know, you're going to be there. You're going to be there thereabouts. Overall, I did enjoy the site. Would I go again? I'd probably go again with a group of people. I probably won't go on my own, even though I like to go sort of individually every now and again. I would recommend it. I noticed there's quite a few players there that played long term. Obviously, you get quirky players that end up sort of not taking hits, this, that, and the other, but nothing out of the ordinary there. I didn't think it was too bad. Decent trek to get to. You'll see a lot of upcoming games from the site. Please give us a like and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you on the field somewhere in the northwest or the UK. So take care of yourselves. Bye bye.